I find myself in a space. Above me is the sky, with all its resources, light, heat and water. The floor I am stepping is maximum utilized for common purposes like office, living or public activities. So I will leave the floor free of any installations, and will put everything on the roof above me. I will open a hole on the roof to use the daylighting. I will need a glassing of this hole and a shading system as well, preserving me from the overheating radiation in the summer days. I will put an insulation and waterproofing above the slab. Then the ducts hung on this slab are coming. Drainage, electric busways, sprinkler pipes, condensed drainage, roof convectors and ventilation grills, sprinkler heads, lighting, sound system, video surveillance, heat and light sensors, and even evacuation lighting and signs. At the end, we will hide all the infrastructure behind the suspended ceiling. This traditional picture we use in most of our commercial, office and public buildings. When we multiply it 100 times, we usually need an army of workers and a huge amount of building time. Do you like the picture? Well, I don't. Now, imagine that we have completely new concept of roofing. Imagine a fully prefabricated roof element, which will interact between the sky resources and the building demands, dynamically, efficiently, and ergonomically, with no external power. Imagine an element that will incorporate all the subsystems in itself, and no other installations are needed. Imagine a smart building cell, being part of a new generation, smart, economical, and ecological building skin. This element I named iTile. The frame is aluminum or composite extrusion. It incorporates all the subsystems in itself. The water system contains reservoir, motorized pump, filter and a distributor. It is connected with the central roof drainage system. The air conditioning system contains a decentralized convector, servicing the space below the element. It takes fresh air from the roof and exhaust on the roof, on the opposite site. The convector is powered from the local battery. The electric system contains a battery, lighting, incorporated in the frame, sensors, and the central controller. This controller is the brain of the element. It takes all the information from the sensors, makes decisions how the systems to function, and communicates with the building management system. The special shading system is coming up. The system produces electricity from the sun, and distributes the light transmission into the building space. Then we are closing the frame. There are two glasses in our element, upper and lower. The upper glass is self-cleaning, snow-melting, tempered crystal glass. The lower glass is an E-coated double glass. Now, the prefabricated element is ready to be transported and mounted on the roof construction. At the end, we will cover the space between the elements with the waterproof caps. The light intensity of the sky changes in a huge amplitude. The element will control the light transmission to preserve a constant light into the building space. This will happen with the motorized shading system. The system uses the same principles like the last generation closed double-skin facades. But there is more. The blinds are very special. The upper side of the blinds is covered with a nano-solar metal foil, which works as solar cell. The lower side of the blinds is reflective. Depending on its position, the system will control the light transmission, and will use the solar energy to produce electricity. In the night, the blinds are closed. The lower, reflective side of the blinds will reflect the lighting incorporated in the frame down to the building space. Now the element will look glowing, very similar to its day view. The upper glass is horizontal. When it rains, the element collects some of the water in a reservoir incorporated in the frame. In the hot days, this water will be pushed back on the roof surface. Similar to the body's sweat, evaporating water will cool the roof surface, with no any energy needed. Contemporary mankind witnesses a variety of micro-projects developments followed by a global consequences. The civilization rapidly changes itself using inventions, in which technology and design stick together. The I-tile concept is built namely on this technology design correlation. Now, using this novel type of building skin, we will facilitate modern opportunities for behavior and interaction, extremely low energy consumption, and extremely big flexibility for the maintenance. It will be the first iPod of the building industry.